Hey, y'all. We're going to get us reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Leo, bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Swords. So we know that the Five of Swords speaks of hostility. It speaks of competitiveness. It speaks of somebody, with aggression. Somebody watching a situation. Somebody might be paying attention to you and they want to compete with you. And this is somebody who's willing to go to whichever lengths they need to go to in order to make sure they achieve success. Or at least that's what they think, right? So, yeah. Somebody got their eyes on you with some type of envy or something like that. This is a greedy person, a thief, like a bully. This somebody who, again, if they see you got something and they want it, they feel like they got right to come and try and get your shit or something like that. So, okay. On top, we got the Hermit came out. And what always stand out to me with this Hermit energy is the fact how this Hermit scared to open up that laptop. So, this Hermit speaks of somebody going internal, somebody giving and receiving. Somebody may have been guided to go access some type of information online, or I don't know. We're going to see. Because, again, that Hermit speaks of, introspection. Somebody going internal in order to ask questions and receive messages. But this can also speak of somebody having hidden intentions or hidden motives. What's going on with this Hermit energy? This also speaks of isolation as well, too. You got this Ten of Cups here. So this Ten of Cups speaks of fulfillment, harmonious energy. Somebody's dreams being met. It's giving me that that's what this person is saying. So I don't know. Somebody might be viewing you online or something like that. Or, watching another person. I'm not sure if it's like social media, you posting pictures or, what exactly that is. But yeah, either way it go, you got this Hermit. Somebody trying to figure out how they can change somebody's dreams. They want to take some type of quick action. Yeah, because it seems like it's been a big change for you. What's going on with this Knight of Swords? Ace of Swords. Knight of Cups. Okay. Hey. So this Knight of Cups is somebody who was in some type of charming energy, some type of alluring energy. Yeah, somebody was being dishonest. This may have been somebody who you had some type of family dynamic with, or somebody who was part of your support circle or something like that. And you got an Ace of Swords here. It seems as if you have followed your heart and gained some type of mental clarity, the truth about a situation. It's something about you making a difficult decision. You having some type of mental breakthrough. Give me more with this Ace of Swords. You got a Nine of Swords here. So with this Nine of Swords, it seems as if somebody has a very overactive mindset right now. Somebody may be having nightmares or something like that, or having issues, resting at night. It's given that this has a lot to do with how unfair they were, how dishonest they were, or something like that. Yeah, something where somebody was refusing to accept accountability or something like that. And it seems like they being haunted by an offer that has been gifted to you or something. You got an Emperor here. So, the Emperor is like a father figure, authoritative masculine, a divine masculine. There's somebody who has some type of experience and power, right? But this Emperor was deceptive. Give me more on this Emperor energy. Exactly. And it came on out. Seven of Swords. Yeah. This Emperor was a liar behind the scenes. A deceiver, shapeshifter. They was whatever they needed to be for the moment, for the time. In order to adapt to whatever environment it was that they was in. Yeah. This Emperor told a whole lot of lies as well, too. Yeah. So now it's something where illusion is being shattered or something like that. Yeah, this Emperor thought that they had gotten away with their bullshit. Give me more with this Hermit. What's going on with this Hermit energy? Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. The Sun card, Ten of Pentacles. So with this Hermit energy, this going internal, giving and receiving messages, it seems as if you have tapped into your Ten of Pentacles, you know, and it's something about you getting your dreams met, or you know what I mean, you're in this harmonious energy. Yeah, Sun card. Very happy, very joyful, very cheerful. It's also something about you being in this all is well energy too. Yeah. You may also be bringing some type of light to somebody's like family dynamic or home dynamic or something like that. Yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's been a big change when it comes to you keeping your mindset in the upright. Yeah, something about you seizing the opportunity to follow your heart. And this charming person, real, they feel a certain type of way about this clarity that you have. Look. High Priestess energy. The High Priestess energy is going to speak of, you know, you going through like a rebirthing process, a awakening process. This is going to speak of like your spiritual gifts, your spiritual knowledge and wisdom as well too. Yeah, some type of sacredcy that you hold as well as secrets, some type of secrets or something like that. It's even giving me that you were honest with the individual or something like that. Because, you know, this Queen of Pentacles is feminine earth sign energy. But the Queen of Pentacles can also be like a wife or something like that. This Queen of Pentacles might be the one that's watching. Let me see. What's going on with this? You got a Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, Judgment. Okay, so it seems like you gained some type of mental clarity when it came to you following your inner voice. Yeah, and you answered your inner calling. You may have awakening. It's something about this awakening, this rebirthing. This is divine timing as well too, a divine intervention taking place. And with this Knight of Wands, it's something about, you know, you being fearless, taking some type of fearless action, some type of quick action, brave action. Yeah. It's also giving, you know, that this individual is under judgment. You may have called judgment on this Emperor energy. And it got a lot to do with them being in this Knight of Wands that's running around this promiscuous energy. Yeah. You got a Queen of Cups here. So this Queen of Cups is, you know, water sign feminine. But this Queen of Cups coming out with this Seven of Swords. So it might be some type of secrets, lies, scamming, cheating. It was some type of deception or something like that surrounding this Queen of Cups energy. This Queen of Cups may have walked away from a situation or something like that with that Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You got a King of Cups, Three of Swords, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. It's something with some type of collaboration or something like that to cause some type of heartbreak or something. A painful ending. Some type of chronic illness or something. Like somebody wanted something to take place. What's going on with this Ten of Pentacles? You got Six of Swords. Okay, so with this Ten of Pentacles, this is going to speak of somebody's security, right? Their foundation, their wealth, like generational wealth. Again, with the inheritance, divine inheritance. Yeah, Six of Swords energy is something about you having to release the mental baggage. Choose calmer waters. Heal some type of hatred or something like that. Six of Swords energy. What is this? You got Four of Cups. Okay. So with this Four of Cups, this is going to speak of like depression. You know, somebody feeling down, feeling like they missed the opportunity. Okay, so this is what that's making me feel like too. You're gonna have to do some type of healing, even with that, you know, releasing the hatred from a situation. I'm also hearing something about self-hatred. It's giving me that you may be feeling like you missed the opportunity, or somebody feels like they missed the opportunity or something like that. They feel like something was going on in their blind spot. Moon card, yeah, behind the scenes. When it came to this Queen of Pentacles, it was some type of illusion or something like that. Give me more on this illusion. You got 5 of Cups, Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this 3 of Pentacles, it was some type of collaboration or something like that that somebody was watching. And now with this 5 of Cups, they in regret because it's something where somebody feels dissatisfied. Yeah. Somebody was watching, but they was lying or something like that. Somebody done gained clarity about these secrets is what it is. So behind the scenes, this charming energy was actually collaborating with somebody who was holding secrets. Yep. Shifting this High Priestess energy, holding secrets. And somebody was watching a collaboration. Yep, and they was being very deceiving. Again, with the trickery, the lies, you know. This also speaks of like criminal activity. Like it was some type of repeated behavior somebody was on. And that's why they under judgment. Because they was given the opportunity to get their shit together over and over again and still chose not to. 5 of Cups. And again, the individual is in regret now because they feel dissatisfied with this quick action that they took when it came to this Queen of Cups. Give me more on this 5 of Cups. What is this about? It's some type of communicating or something like that going on. Somebody was doing a whole lot of running their mouth, but they was lying. They was lying to this Queen of Pentacles or whoever it was they was collaborating with. Somebody was full of shit. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. And now again, they in regret because they feel dissatisfied when it comes to this Ace of Cups, this new beginning. Because it's something about a 10 of Cups. Your dreams being fulfilled. You know, even if you this Queen of Cups, this is this child's mother energy. You know what I mean? So this might be somebody that you got kids with. This was on some bullshit, this Emperor energy. You know, this Queen of Pentacles is wife energy too. So homemaker energy. I don't know exactly what position. But yeah, either way I go with this Wheel of Fortune, it seems, you know, the Wheel of Fortune speaks of good luck, karma. Good karma, you know, a turn of events. This speaks of destiny. Life cycles. Yeah, so it was a turn of events when it came to this 10 of Cups. Give me more with the 6 of Swords energy. You got an Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody left behind some type of 5 of Wands energy. It was some type of conflict, some type of rivalry or something like that that was taking place. Again, with the competition, a whole lot of conflict. Somebody may have been fighting over an opportunity or something like that. And it's something, again, where it was like unbeknownst, like somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody wasn't even paying attention to the warning signs that they was receiving. Yeah, so when it came to this conflict, what's going on with this opportunity they want to fight over? King of Pentacles. This husband energy. That shit was an illusion, though, that somebody was actually, you know what I mean, a King of Pentacles, that they were going to adapt to some type of collaboration. Give me more with this King of Pentacles. Temperance and the Hangman. So with this Temperance energy, again, this is going to speak of, you know, patience, moderation. It's something about, you know, somebody adapting when it came to cooperating with somebody. That's what somebody was watching, a person adapt when it came to this collaboration. And with this Hangman energy, that speaks of somebody gaining a different perception, somebody seeing something differently than how they were seeing it before. Yeah. This also speaks of, though, somebody wanted to sacrifice the situation, you know what I mean, for their greater good. Like they felt like it was going to help them level up. It would be more beneficial to them. Look at this shit, though. You got the Empress with the Strength card, Leo. Stop playing. Justice. And then you came through. You got the Empress with the Strength card. So the Empress is going to be divine femme energy. Somebody who's very abundant, very prosperous, abundant, fertile. Okay? This also good parenting energy. Like somebody is they loyal to what they need to be loyal to. And when it comes to this new beginning, it's some type of strength. Overflowing strength, you know, it's some type of new love, heightened spirituality, new gifts. It might be some type of new baby. Somebody might be pregnant or something like that. Okay. See, that's what it was, though. Somebody was, they wanted to compete, damn, over an opportunity. King of Pentacles. Temperance. This is making me feel like, you know what, somebody was because they was attached to you, they appeared to be more alluring than what the fuck they was. If I be completely honest with you, because this opportunity that seems like it's being battled over was yours all along. Or this if you in this Queen of Cups energy, that was your shit, period. Give me more with this Strength card. Right, see, Six of Pentacles, lovers. That's what I'm saying. This person needed you to share the wealth with them. They needed to be in exchange with you in order to appear in this lit up energy that they was in. Outside of that, they ass real dull, real dingy. Yeah, no. Somebody was able to persuade you that they was in some type of harmonious energy over time too. Yeah, but they was lying. They was on some other shit. Always on some other shit. Page of Cups, communicating. Yeah, somebody was always on some other shit. King, yeah. So it was some type of competition to be in exchange, giving and receiving, some type of financial stability. Ten of Swords, right? Damn, painful ending. A painful ending when it comes to the opportunity. A mental breakdown for this King of Pentacles energy. Give me more on this. What is this? Because this is even making me feel like people wanted to compete to bring an ending. It's like motherfuckers was stepping up happily, willingly to do this backstabbing ass energy. Page of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. And with this Page of Cups in the reverse, like it ain't no communication or something like that. When it comes to this King of Pentacles now, somebody not even saying something, saying nothing. Somebody not even saying nothing. And then again with this painful ending right here, again with the online shit. You see how she laying down looking at her phone with these swords in her bag. So it's something about, you know, somebody being in exchange with an individual, them having you in competition, and, you know what I mean, them backstabbing you, being very deceptive. Either way I go with this Page of Cups in the reverse, it's seeming like you don't communicate with this King of Pentacles no more. And when it comes to this Temperance energy, this Nine of Wands in the reverse, somebody lacks some type of resources. They don't have what they need. They don't have the protection neither. With this Temperance energy, this cooperating with others, that self-discipline, and something with this healing. They not able to heal or something like that. Two of Cups, they need a partnership. Death card. See, it's some type of endings or something like that that somebody is not protected from. They don't have protection. They sacrifice their protection. And now they viewing the situation a whole hell of a lot differently now that they see the strength. You know what I mean? It's something about them having strength with you and then they strength without you. What's going on with this Death card? World card. So somebody want to bring an ending or something like that when it comes to some type of contract or something that you got. With you being this empress or this fulfillment energy, with you being this leader in this harmonious. Yeah, this is even giving me, though, something ended only for, you know what I mean, a situation to change. Give me more with this world card. King of Wands. Fire sign, masculine. And it's coming out with this strength card, too. There's Leo energy all day. Yo, energy with this lovers. So it's a King of Wands that want to close out a contract or something like that and change something, because with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, they lack resources without this communication. In order to do this painful ending, they need to be in exchange. They need to give and receive, and that's why you keep that musty motherfucking ass away from you too. Page of Wands, right? Keep that hoe in the background. The only thing they can do is imagine. Somebody imagine all the dishonest actions that they could take, all the opportunities that they can take. You know what I mean? If they was to get in this harmonious energy with you, is what it is. If they could only convince you that they love you type shit. But understand, Leo, this a heartless motherfucker, and I think that you figured that out already. You ain't got time for it, period. What's going on with this Six of Pentacles? Seven of Cups. Six of Cups. Eight of Cups. Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. So with this Two of Swords, right? Somebody was holding back when it came to this exchange with you. This equal exchange with you. And again, they was being deceiving, which is why you actually walked away from this shit. Now, yeah, it was disappointing, but it was what it was. Now, you stop communicating with somebody how you used to, right? And what I mean by how you used to, that innocence, that trustworthy, you know what I mean? All of that. Yeah, nah. You put an end to that shit. And you actually healed from that. Learned some type of self-discipline. Learned when to and when not to give. And with this Seven of Cups energy, the opportunities opened up to you, but I also do you one better and tell you somebody did some razzling dazzling on your ass that they ain't protected from, and what they fearful of is that this death energy is coming toward they motherfucking ass. They already know that they're gonna have to do something over, but they didn't have no plan. You hear me? With this Two of Wands, they was anticipating this death energy for your ass, for something to come to end for you, and for them to have some type of fulfillment with the expansion. Queen of, yeah. You know, and then they woke the fuck up. Yeah. So Two of Swords, a situation is at a stalemate. You ain't giving shit. You already went through the painful ending that you was going to go through rightfully. Eight of Cups, walked away from the situation, dismissed it, healed, dealt with the heartbreak. Somebody was actually giving you empty ass offers and was expecting you to stay there. Yeah, no. You walked away, cut all motherfucking communication off. And healed that childlike energy, healed this innocence. You went through some type of purification process. I'm telling you, to hell with trusting anybody else. You learned to trust yourself is what you did, baby. Yeah, but understand as well, too, with you doing this and you cutting this energy off from these other folks and pulling your energy back and actually using it yourself. They like the resources because the resources was never fucking theirs. Yeah. And so they did spell work. They did spell work on this contract. You know what I mean? They did spell work on it is what it was. They was anticipating keeping some shit open. Keeping access to it is what it is with that world card. But that world card gonna be in reverse. They was anticipating being able to expand some shit into your new contract is what it is. Star card. Eight of Wands, but it seemed like you was fast as fuck, boy. What is you talking about? It's something about you going through some type of renewal process. I'm telling you, you closed out a cycle, brought it into fulfillment, had a renewal, rebirth, balanced some shit out. Yeah, and it just is what it is. You let your intuition guide you. And it's given that this individual was expecting some type of fame. Somebody was anticipating some type of, again, even with this world, like world fame, world stardom or something like that. Yeah. Eight of Wands. But they ended up being burdened fast as fuck. Just as fast as, yeah, they ended up being weighed down. It was some type of rapid response. This is even giving me that spell work backfiring on their ass. Because it was time off of that. Yeah, some was smoke and mirrors. It was a lot of illusions. It was a lot of imagination. Now somebody is seeing something, you know what I mean, through a different set of eyes now. Because it's something about you protecting your peace. And they know damn well that they should have chose better, made wiser decisions, however it is. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. What's going on with this Eight of Wands? Two of Pentacles. So whatever this person threw at you, you alchemize it. It's something about this passion, this newfound passion. You just, you cool with it. I don't know. It's really giving it certain things that the average individual might find frustrating or aggravating or something like that. You do that shit with ease. It's some type of adapting taking place. Yeah. What's going on with this Two of Swords? Everything is fine with this King of Cups. A water sign masculine. So you got a masculine that's pretending to be balanced when it comes to their emotions. Things is at a stalemate and they pretending like everything is fine with you walking away. So even with you leaving the situation behind, I'm pretty sure a person made you feel like you and they didn't give a damn. They made you feel like shit. They was going to be able to just go outside on the front porch and come across another you knowing damn well. You hear me? They was faking that motherfucking front. They was expecting you to be naive. They was expecting you to be real compassionate. They was expecting these opportunities, you know, to end for you. When it, yeah, because they was anticipating you, like that starship being too much hard work. You being burdened. You feeling weighed down. But with this Eight of Pentacles, that past energy shit, you already mastered the skill when you was collaborating with they funk ass. Yeah. It's something about you staying focused when it came to these repetitive tasks. And again, with this Seven of Cups, so what's going on? So this is even making me feel like you was doing the work and somebody thought they was just going, I'm telling you, like sprinkle their way to the top, Leo. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. They was invested in some toxic shit. This is also like with this everything is fine. Like this King of Cups, like somebody, I'm telling you, they was presenting themselves like everything was cool in order to keep you there with them. Like Leo, I promise you, if they had told you that they was legit a little baby demon, baby, you would have got so motherfucking far away from this person and it would have happened so quickly they wouldn't have been able to knock half the Mario coins out your ass they did. But yeah. It's also something which you know, man, somebody just basically help you face your fears is what they did. And when it came to this Two of Wands, this plan, this anticipation, like whatever it was that they was expecting to take place with this expansion, you know, it was a sudden change. It's something about your consistency. You mastering this skill, investing in the bigger picture, and you being consistent with that shit. It's something about you being loyal to the task too, as well, too, accepting the responsibility that come along with the position. What's going on with this Knight of Pentacles? Ace of Wands. Taking action. Yeah. It's also something about this passion. You being very passionate. This also speaks of a new project. You being consistent when it comes to this new project and gaining a rapid response. Fool card. Leap of faith. This free-spirited energy. Yeah, something is happening a whole hell of a lot more quicker for you. And then with this Seven of Wands, you showing some type of resilience when it comes to your adapting. You adjust. Rapid response, quickly. You adjust quickly. You prioritize quickly. It's really giving Leo that motherfucker thought they was dealing with you and you was gonna do something slow. You was gonna do something, you know what I mean? And it has a lot to do with your patience. It has a lot to do with like the way your mind worked, that calculated shit. You was dealing with somebody who don't fucking think, but think they the smartest motherfucker in the world. 9 of Cups, and that's what I'm saying. Somebody is pretending like everything is fine when it comes to their goals, when it comes to their success, when it comes to their emotional fulfillment. When it comes to like their material success. Give me more with this 9 of Cups. What is this? 8 of Swords in the reverse. And see what it is they was invested in getting your ass out. Like you staying in this mental entrapment, but with this 8 of Swords in the reverse, you released yourself from this mental entrapment. So see, understand if somebody was doing something to you and they don't want you to know that they was doing something to you to begin with, the mere fact that you breaking down these different boundaries and make them feel a certain type of way, but now they gotta hide how they feel because you weren't supposed to know that shit was being done to begin with. Give me more with this 8 of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So you mastered some type of 9 of Pentacles lifestyle, some type of success, comfort, you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You may be a business owner or something like that. Either way it go, you have a reapful, like a plentiful harvest. And you invested in like being consistent when it comes to this action, this new project. And baby, I'm telling you, this kickback is amazing. What's going on with this 9 of Pentacles? What's the 9 of Pentacles? You got Queen of Swords, King of Swords came out, couple off top, Queen of Wands. So now we got Three's Company, damn, Magician and Hierophant. What the fuck? Okay. So somebody was investing in some type of spiritual wisdom or something like that when it came to this 9 of Pentacles. That's why I say with that inheritance, somebody wanted access to your shit, but they needed to be connected to you, which lets you know that they really ain't got shit if they want to play with your shit. It's something about you being some type of spiritual leader or something like that, having some type of spiritual authority, spiritual rank. Yep. And you expand due to your dedication, due to your trustworthiness, due to your acceptance of responsibility. You got the Magician energy. This Magician is going to speak of you manifesting. You showing resilience, this willpower, this strength when it comes to what you know. Yeah, Ace of Wands with this new project. You real confident, real focused, real determined, attractive. Baby, you look good while taking this leap of faith. And you got a King of Swords here. They got mental clarity or something like that about your strength. You know, this going to be fire sign feminine. This Queen of Wands. King of Swords is going to be air sign masculine. Now you got fire sign air sign feminine again. I'm sorry. It's something about like your mental, right? You recovering from this pain. Like this masculine energy knew that you were going to be strong enough to recover. And it's given again that you've recovered magnificently, confidently, and it's something about you making a difficult decision and standing firm on it. Where we at? 33. Can I go again? Yep. So you got a 4 of Wands in the reverse when it comes to these goals. Somebody was unsuccessful, and it has a lot to do with their own personal goals. Somebody didn't care about creating conflict as long as they was able to get what it was that they wanted. Yep. 3 of Cups in the reverse. 2 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So this 3 of Cups is going to be a third party. That Three's Company. Some gossiping. Somebody with these addictions and all the rest of that. Right. You released yourself from that. Somebody wanted you trapped in party mode. Trapped in some type of fucked up, afflicted ass lifestyle is what it is. With third parties. Being third parties is always some shit. Always some drama. Some scandal surrounding you. And with this 2 of Cups in the reverse, like this lifestyle, you know, it's something where like you're not speaking to somebody and they in regret. Yeah. You ain't fucking with them and they in regret. Because with the Six of Wands in the reverse, they feel like it's a lack of recognition or something like that when it comes to tradition, when it comes to, it's really giving me some type of spiritual wisdom or something like that. Somebody feels like they missed the boat again. They weighed down, they burdened or something like that. It's like somebody created extra responsibility for themselves when it comes to them manifesting. Chariot. See, it's the lack of recognition. They burdened when it comes to this forward movement that they manifested. Yep, somebody may have even manifested some type of legal issues for themselves with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This Page of Pentacles in the reverse is going to speak of somebody who ain't got no goals, who ain't got no skills. Somebody can't get something off the ground. Yep. Damn, so that's even fucked up too. Somebody feels like they chose a partnership where it's a lack of recognition. And Five of Pentacles, I'm sorry, with this Five of Pentacles, somebody done took some type of loss when it came to them giving and receiving with this Queen of Wands energy. Some type of financial loss. Somebody is in debt or something like that. It's some type of struggle or something like that that's taking place. Again, with the abandonment, somebody feeling left out in the cold when it comes to, again, the sharing the wealth, the giving and receiving, being generous. Yeah. Because with this Four of Pentacles, you got mental clarity and you move forward with your peace. It's something about you making sound decisions and communicating clearly, baby. You got these boundaries set and it's been a sudden change, a sudden shift. Something that's very chaotic for an individual. And with this Three of Swords energy is giving it some type of grief, doom, gloom, separation, divorce energy. But somebody is in denial, still trying to hold on or hold back from a situation with this Four of Pentacles. Hold back their emotions and Ten of Wands. They burden. Creating extra responsibility simply by just not being honest. And you got Justice. The scales is being balanced out. That's why all this shit is chaotic the way it is, or why it's being destroyed or broken down the way it is. Because with this Three of Wands, somebody took action to cause heartbreak, to cause this doom, cause this gloom, cause this depression by holding on to their shadow self, this toxic ass energy, these self-limiting beliefs. Whatever they bound themselves to, thinking that they was going to get some type of level up when it came to their finances. Again, they created some type of extra work for themselves with this ending. Because now they got to figure out how not only they going to get themselves out the previous jam, but now the current jam as well too. Yep, so either way it go, you know, gives that somebody played silly games and won silly prizes. So that was your read, Leah.